Months ago, me and other Roblox connoisseurs have been eyeing the strange trends happening on Roblox. This game is one of them, Grow a Garden. I resisted playing this silly thing for long, until it kept breaking records even more than Fortnite. By the way, Grow a Garden was initially made in only 3 days? What? And Steal a Brainrot is not too far behind, quickly picking up the scraps.
Tim Cheese.
Which got me thinking, why? Because they hack your brain, but not in the way you think it is. Here's the first reason. Look at a picture of these Roblox games and any other established game and you'll see a glaring difference. Grow a Garden and Steal a Brainrot look simple, colorful, and very trendy. It feels basic, even a butterfly can learn how to play it. Let's look at Grow a Garden. The game follows an idle game model. You plant, harvest, and earn shekels, which is frankly shocking. Steal a Brainrot follows this same formula, but instead of growing things, you steal them, like an evil twin. Wait a minute. It's not like Grow a Garden was the first to have this kind of gameplay, so why did it take until these games for it to blow up? It's because of the second reason, mutations. In most games, mutations typically involve some step to happen, but in these games, the mutations are part of an RNG system and would just appear for you to grab. It becomes an integral part of the game without feeling like a side quest. Here's another reason. The events and any tasks around it are also blatantly obvious, because believe it or not, Roblox players are idiots who need constant guidance. We'll talk more about that in a next video. Now, Steal a Brainrot on its own is not really an original game. We've had a lot of conveyor belt grab games from the past years, but adding a stealing mechanic in which you can collectively break the hearts of 6-year-olds is apparently really fun according to Roblox Twitter. But what really boosted them to the top is the weird way they do rarities. See, it's really common for rare items to be packaged in randomized loot boxes and strange paywalls. However, both of them remove the loot box element and makes it rare a different way. Using time. Your chances of getting a sugar apple are exactly the same as everyone else, but you have a really small time window if it happens. And I suspect that's why the game occasionally hits 20 million, but then drops back to below 2 million in a few hours. Steal a Brainrot is a little different. Mainly, there's no stock limit, and it just spits Brainrot characters every few seconds. But the main mechanic is the ability to steal. This means that even if the RNG was really bad that day, and all you get were new beanies, you could bypass that by stealing from richer players. Now, is this a good thing? That depends on how you look at it. From a game design perspective, it's brilliant. These games are engineered to reduce friction. There's almost zero learning curve, rewards are constant, and dopamine hits come every few seconds. That makes them incredibly sticky. You log in for one round and suddenly it's 2 AM and you've evolved a radioactive turnip that screams. But from a psychological angle, it's a little concerning. These games capitalize on a very basic loop: reward, novelty, scarcity, repeat. They exploit FOMO, fear of missing out, especially with their time-based rarities. You don't grind for items, you wait and you watch. It trains you to always be checking in, just in case a sugar apple spawns or someone drops their rarest Brainrot and you can snatch it. And this is where the manipulation lies. They don't need pay to win. They make your time the currency. Ever wonder why YouTube is pushing out YouTube Shorts? Yeah, sure, they pay like crap and dumpster fire, but by adding shorts, kids will stop going to TikTok, or worse, Instagram. So, are these games bad? If anything, Roblox developers are now actively drooling for this model because it earns a lot of money. And we all know exactly what a bunch of money does to basement-dwelling hustle bros.